Lee, just seen a 0-0 draw off Whitehawk. Wasn't the best game.
No, I don't think so, but I think the most pleasing thing, we kept obviously a clean sheet and we had the better chances in the game. Unlucky not to win it with JJ hitting the post in I think it was the 72nd minute. It's always going to be a close game today. I don't think the conditions were great for both teams, but we adapted reasonably well and kept him at bay, and we're going to next week with a clean sheet and keeping the run going.
What did you make of the challenge on Ed Harris just before the break? Trev was calling for a red card. I said it was 50-50. What was your view?
Well, I think if you're raising your feet that high and showing your studs and you make contact like he did, then it's a red card. Ed's got stud marks in the middle of his chest and he's not down low, and Ed's 6'2". So I felt, listen, at the end of the day he gave a yellow for it, but then he's the left back's handballed the ball on purpose and made 2 further fouls after that. How we stayed on the pitch, I don't know.
And again, we talk about the referee's performance. For me, I've said this before, it's consistently inconsistent.
I'm fed up with talking about referees, to be honest. I'd rather concentrate on what I can affect, which is my team. You can worry too much about what officials do at the end of the day, and it drive you mad, it drives yourself silly. So I just try and concentrate on the positives, which is our team.
Another positive, 100 appearances today Ed Harris has made for Havant and Waterlooville. 40th player to ever do that for the club. Talk to me about Ed.
Oh, he's been very consistent this season. I mean, he's quick and he's strong and he can handle the ball. And he's a real winner, and he'll go for it whatever to win. And he's a fantastic lad in the dressing room as well. So I've been pleased for him. He's keeping some good players out of the team in Ryan Woodford and Pedro Montero. So he has to be a good player to keep them out of the team.
You also made a change towards the end. You brought on Shamir Mullins, when possibly you could have brought on their play Ryan a little bit earlier. Just talk me through that change. I just wanted Sham to get against the right back, who's only 5'8", 5'9", with his aerial power. I thought we might be able to hurt him at the far post with crosses, and also defensively he gave us a bit more power because they're quite a big side at the end. And I think brought Perry Ryan on really just to give him a run and give us a bit of energy in the middle of the park, and also obviously protect Stockies on 4 yellow cards. And do you view the 0-0 draw here as a point gained or 2 points dropped?
I think a point was probably a fair result today, if I'm being honest. We want to come and win, of course we want to win every game, but it's not always possible. So I think a point is a fair result today.
It's obviously now going to be on Monday. It's a BT Sports game. But it's going to be a fantastic game under the floodlights. Some cups that written all over it.
Yeah, it'll be a tough game. I just had a look at Preston's result. They've lost 3-0 today. But don't take anything away from them. They've won their last 8, I think it is. So going to watch them Tuesday night at Swindon. So an opportunity to have a look myself. Yeah, it's a big game for the club. Exciting times for everyone here. The players, the fans, everyone behind the scenes. That works at the club, and hopefully we can go and do ourselves justice. That's all I want to do.
67 grand though for the club for the TV money, plus if you're looking at least like 80 grand, it's surely going to help you in the possible push for the playoffs or promotion this season.
Yeah, it's great that we've managed to get on TV, and rightly so. I think with Havant's record against bigger clubs, beating bigger clubs in the competition, it's always going to be an attraction, and I think Preston being the second highest seeded team in the competition at this moment is a good sort of opportunity for people to watch the game. So we're going to it and we'll give it a real go. We'll give it everything we've got, and hopefully it'll be enough. Hopefully we get a good crowd up there at Wesley Park to get behind the players.
Well, the next person will be able to interview you. You'll be the BT Sports guy. Look forward to speaking to you and Lee. Have a good week.
Thanks, Lee. Cheers, Steve.
Yeah. We'll take the negatives out of the way first of all, Ed. What happened with Sergio Torres?
To be fair, I don't think he's seen me coming, but I believed it's a red card. I think if I do that to him, I get sent off. There's 22 players on the pitch, so you've got to expect someone to be behind you. You can't just put it up. But the ref hasn't sent him off, so we had to deal with it. I don't think the ref was particularly great at times today, but just a little bit inconsistent, I think, is the best way to say it. So, but we dealt with that well. I think we dealt with the challenge well.
What is it with you and injuries? Obviously, you got absolutely clattered in pre-season, split your head open, and today you got stuff marks in your chest.
Yeah, to be fair, it's happened since I was younger. Playing centre back, it happens all the time. You get battered and bruised, but sometimes you come off worse. Sometimes you get away lucky, but. today was one of them games where I had a few knocks. I think a few other boys done it, but I seem to be in the middle of it when there's a bad one.
And there's been a race on between you and Struggers as to who's going to get it. The reason we're speaking to you today is you've got it. 100 appearances for Havant Waterlooville. Congratulations.
Cheers, thank you very much.
How have you made of your time here? Maybe 100 appearances.
I've loved every minute of it. Obviously, I think it's been steady progress. It was the year after we just about survived, and I think it's been up. We've gone up since then. Obviously, the first year I played near enough every game. Last year I had 2 bad injuries, was a bit disappointing. But I feel like I'm getting back to full fitness now. I think it took me a while. Still had quite a few niggles last year when I was playing, and even started this year. So hopefully another 100 more in the next 2 years. We never know. But yeah, I'm chuffed to bits to get to 100. It's a big achievement for me. And to be fair, I was talking to Chris Yarfer about it when I first joined. I said I wanted to go to a club and get 100 games. To do that is brilliant.
And I'm just interested to get a player's view about the Preston North End game. Is it an opportunity to put yourself in the shop window? What is it about playing against a big team?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think obviously you want to try and match yourselves against the big boys. Obviously it's not Premier League, but against Preston, who in my eyes are a championship side. When I was at Queen's Park Rangers, I remember watching them every week at QPR, and they was fighting for playoffs a lot of the time. So they've got a good squad. They've got Kevin Davis, who's obviously England international. So you want to kind of put yourself against them and see how good you can do. Again, for some of the lads, it was a great opportunity for them to put themselves in the shop window. I believe that we've got 3, 4, 5 players that can definitely go and play in the league, and very high in the league, maybe Championship. I think you look at the strikers, all 4 of them have done really well. They've got a good pedigree, and even the midfield and the back 4. So it is a chance to put yourself in the shop window, but I think it's more about the run and trying to give the fans and the club a bit of momentum into the cup and kind of live the dream almost.
And obviously Havant and Waterlooville is still in a chase for promotion. How far do you think Havant and Waterlooville are away from getting promotion this season?
I think we're there or thereabouts. I think the Gaffer and Gailey have done brilliant over the last 2 years. They've been in when I've been here. I've seen the progression throughout, from training to playing, to come to a team like Whitehawk, where the budget's apparently big, we don't know. But to come to a place like this, and in my eyes, we've dominated and should have maybe won the game. We've got a 0-0 draw, it's a good result, and I think teams fear us now. I think you ask any of the big boys, not many of them would want to play us. In my eyes, I don't see why we can't win the league. Obviously, we're going to need a bit of momentum, a bit of luck on the way, but I think we'll be there or thereabouts. I have a lot of belief in the squad and in the Gaffer and Gailey as well.
Well, congratulations, Ed, on becoming the 40th player to ever reach.
Cheers.
100 appearances for Havant.
How many have got 200?
Only 39 players before you, so you're the 40th player to do it.
Okay.
Well done.
Cheers.
Waterlooville player Sar Cabba. Sar, you played against Havant and Waterlooville. How did you view the 0-0 draw today?
To be honest, it was like I said, we worked hard, to try not to let Havant score, because obviously Havant's been on a good run, organised team, so we were trying to play football. Obviously the pitch, the conditions weren't the best, so we tried as much as we can, but obviously the team that got this season, it's hard to break them.
And how are you enjoying your football at the moment?
To be honest, it's going okay, it's going well, I won't lie. Just trying to get fitness, and then hopefully, because I'll go back to Lincoln on Monday, so hopefully I can go there and get a place.
How much of a step up is it from playing Conference South football to go and play for Lincoln in the Conference Premier?
To be honest, what I was saying, I don't see much difference. There's a lot of quality teams in Conference South. The only thing I'll say is just probably the facilities that are available when you go in the Conference Premier, to be honest.
Well, Sir, thank you very much for chatting with us. Always a pleasure, mate. Well, welcome back.